It's an arbitrary number that's unachievable. If I sell a coin to myself for $1 and I have 1,000,000 coins, I have $1 million market cap. And it will stay that way. If I never sell another coin, it will stay that way. If I sell that one coin for $1, I now have a 0 market cap. Okay? You could price up all the houses in the neighborhood and say the market cap in the neighborhood is this, but how many of those houses are for sale? How many of those houses will be sold? You know? So if you were to sell all the houses at the same time, most likely some buyer would come in and buy them all up at a great discount. So that number of assessed value would never be achieved. And if you have a $1 trillion market cap of Bitcoin, but if you sell $1 billion with it, it doesn't go from 1 trillion down by 1 billion. It goes down from 1 trillion to 500 billion. Yeah, it goes from 1 trillion to 500 billion because you sold 1 billion. So it's an arbitrary number that is an exponential factor that is absolutely unachievable. Nobody is ever going to sell at the very last price all of the supply at that one price. You guys don't even know how to set freaking limit orders, for God's sakes. How the hell that's supposed to happen? Okay? So as soon as you make that first sale, that number moves. So it's an arbitrary, unachievable number. Is what market
it sounds like slippage plays a big role in this, where it's like the biggest max number, but it will never be realized. It could never be realized.
And how is a market cap actually a cap when Bitcoin surpasses it every 4 years? Because there's always new supply and there's an increase in price. So it's an arbitrary number. If you would have told people 10 years ago that Bitcoin was going to be $1 trillion market cap, they would have laughed their asses off at you. And that would be because they believed in market cap back then, right? They believed that it's a limit, it's a mental limiter, right? So what market cap actually is, it's a metric to show that there's this much supply and this much price. So if you add it up together, this looks more valuable. And what it is it's a marketing tool so that you can have a suggested value site. And that suggested value site can market you these coins that are on their list, on their shopping list. And where do they make their money? Through advertisers that promote at the top of their screen. So they are giving you a place to go and check prices so that you can view those ads. That's the whole business of the CoinMarketCap sites. You are shopping from their shopping list.
What's a better way to do it? Is it a number? Is it like different kinds of things to put together to evaluate projects? You know, for the majority of finance, how would you what's the solution to market cap?
And if market cap is if market cap's so important, why don't the websites use it? How about that? CoinMarketCap doesn't even use CoinMarketCap. What they do is they take the two numbers and decide how much supply they want to count before they multiply it. So that's the reason why all coin ranking sites are different, is because they don't even use CoinMarketCap. They use what they suggest or what they want to count as circulating supply. So, and then they multiply that by the last price paid. And then arbitrarily they can list it how any way they want it. The problem comes in with is they try to market themselves as a fair and trusted site, and that's the part that's illegal. When they're advertising under the guise of a fair and trusted site, when actually they're manipulating the data, you just have to understand that all the data that you're seeing is manipulated. That's really what it comes down to. You have to trust the trusted site that you think is doing the best job of coordinating that data.
What are the odds that PulseChain is correctly ranked on CoinMarketCap?
0. On CoinMarketCap, the odds of it being ranked correctly on CoinMarketCap are 0 right now as we stand. And do we care? No, because Pulse is going to destroy market cap. It's just, there's too many coins. You know, if it goes up to a penny, it's like, you know, ridiculous.
Wow.
So market cap doesn't matter. It's a limiting metric in your head that makes you think things can't go higher. When Bitcoin was a $500 million market cap, you probably thought that was the top. People sold $100 Bitcoin. People sold $30 Bitcoin. People sold 30-cent Bitcoin because they thought it was the top because of the market cap. It can't go any higher. Market cap is made to be broken. And in this particular metric, Hex is designed to show the flaws in market cap. It's designed to be at the top of the list. It will flip Bitcoin. It is designed to be at the top of the list if you are counting the market cap correctly, as in total supply versus last price paid. Hex is designed to beat market cap and expose that. Pulse is even exponentially larger, and because it will have a price and it has exponentially more units, it's going to make Hex look small in market cap.
Yeah, I don't know why they still count Satoshi's coins in market cap. I don't get it.
Because they pick and choose what they want to control the narrative, to, you know, for whatever reason. They pick and choose. It's not fact. It's just, this is how we want to rank our stuff, you know? And even price, guys. Price, when you're looking at last price, technically that's not the price. That's not the value. That's current suggested retail value. That's what it is. It's not really the price. It's the current going rate. If you were to sell right now, that's the current going rate. That doesn't mean when you go to sell it, it's going to be that price. It doesn't mean you have to sell it at that price. You can get a liquidity gap and you can sell for exponentially more than the price of that coin. If you hit a liquidity gap, if you learned how to set limit orders and people are moving liquidity around, guess what happens if you're selling at a high price? That liquidity is gone during the time that sell order happens. You get filled at a much higher price. So suggested retail value is what you're looking at when you're looking at last price paid. That's what it is. And you shouldn't feel upset when you're looking at your profile on coins that you can't sell anyway, looking at suggested retail value, because that just happens to be the going rate today. That doesn't have to be the going rate when you're finally unstaked and you're actually able to do something.